All right, y'all. This is Mike again. So, yeah, this is the second of three that Bone had requested. This I just reacted to the first one, which was Black Sabbath War Pigs cover that this man Ren had did with his buskin band. Uh, so on the streets, and it was a big, it was a he had a pretty good sized crowd there listening to him, and they did a fantastic job. So this is the second of three, and that's showcasing this young man's talent. So this one is called. He went solo after that first one, according to Bone, and wrote his own songs while dealing with illness. This is a beautiful song with Chinchilla performed completely live. So I didn't get a lot out of the introduction of the video. So y'all are going to be in it with me, and we're just gonna find out together what this is all about. Ren X Chinchilla. This is called Chalk Outlines, and it's live. So cool. Let's just get into it, y'all.
Still here in this bed that I crawled in. I hope that I'm someone else in the morning. So take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine. Walk around in the floating chalk outline. So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, balanced on my toes so I can breathe.
Good line.
But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, oh my, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Sertraline and a sip of serotonin.
Damn.
Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything. Take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine. The feeling goes and you draw a chalk outline.
So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, I'm balanced on my toes so I can breathe. little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, erase ourselves. It's such a perfect day, take it just in case, take it just in case. I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change, all things change. It's such a perfect day, it's a beautiful shame, it's a beautiful shame. I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change. But little by little, bit by bit, I'll push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my,
Erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Wow. I can't explain why, but that was pretty powerful for me. As you all know, I mean, you can see behind me my Marine Corps I Love Me stuff, and you can see my police badge up there, and a little Marine drill instructor up on top. I spent 21 years as a United States Marine, and I was surrounded by hundreds and hundreds and thousands of Type A personalities, which is what I am. And I know even with Type A personalities, there's these feelings, these inner feelings and anguish, a depression that some people feel, and the God has blessed me where I've never personally experienced that, for me, but I recognize it in others. It wasn't until I became a cop, and that was over 25 years. I think it was right at 27 that I was a police officer in Texas, and mental health is a big issue, man, because a lot of people that you deal with are suicidal, and they could, if you don't talk them off the ledge, they may want you to be the one who ends it because they don't have the courage to do it themselves. For maybe it's a religious deal, maybe it's just a fear of the unknown, but they're okay with you as a police officer doing it. And as a police officer, you gotta hopefully, you have to recognize that this person is in some kind of mental crisis, and you don't have to. I mean, of course, every case is different, y'all, but you got to keep your sanity about you. You got to keep your sense and your wits about you. And if this person needs your help, and you can safely help that person, and you'll see it on YouTube. You see these cops all the time, man. They're trying to talk these people down. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do that. Because this person's in some kind of mental crisis. And as police officers, we regularly undergo training. I'm retired now. I have been for almost 4 months. But we regularly went through, crisis intervention training all the time. And but it's humanity too. You're a cop. Yeah, you got a badge. Yeah, you got a gun. You got a taser. You got all kinds of things to affect the outcome that is required. But the best weapon you have is your voice of reason, your voice of compassion. Sometimes, you can talk to this person and you can get them to come back down off this manic episode and get them professional help. Sometimes you can't. It's not personally happened to me to where someone has challenged me. Thank God, man, because because I can say all day long what you're supposed to do, but I've never been pressed where almost shooting somebody because they wanted to do suicide by cop. I've been on calls. I've been rolling to a call where the dispatcher has said that it's going to be suicide by cop because they're not going to be they're not going to go to jail. They're not going to go back to prison or whatever. And but it never escalated. By the time I got on scene, I guess they've had second thoughts. Maybe the dispatcher got through to them mentally somehow or another. But I just want to tell these people, and I'm listening to the words here, racing yourself with a chalk outline. Well, that's what you do when you come upon a body, is you draw a chalk outline, because when you remove the body, you literally have no way of knowing exactly how that body was laying there, or if that person was, you're waiting for more investigation. You can't just leave the body there for hours. You gotta have it taken away. So that's what he's getting at. In my opinion, that's what he's getting at. So it's a pretty powerful song. And the next one I'm doing is of this guy. He says it's a rap song, but it's a dedication to his friend Joe, who died from suicide. And so, yeah, man, it's kind of like a series, I guess. So anyway, I know that was pretty heavy, y'all. It was for me, just because of my background. I don't know. The reason why I started this with the type A personalities is because when you have a type A personality, even if you're feeling like this guy, depression or whatever, you don't tell anybody. You suck it up, and you just learn to deal with it. So I know a lot of people that I served with in the Marine Corps and as law enforcement. They had their own demons. Some of them did anyway. Like I said, I've been blessed that the good Lord didn't ever challenge me personally, where I thought that the best course for me would be to end my life. But I know there's other people who do. They think that's the only way they can escape the pain that they're feeling mentally. So, yeah, it's pretty heavy deal, man. All right, y'all. Whew, that's going to do it for me. Till I see y'all again, I'll catch you on down the road. Thank you for showing up and spending your time with this old Texas guy up here. And everything I just got done saying, remember, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not diagnosing anybody. I'm just speculating on what this guy is talking about. So there is that. But I will tell you, when it comes to suicide, y'all, it's not just you. It's, we got to get that word out. You're done. You're done on this earth. Yes, you have no more pain, but you cause so much more pain from your family members. If you have kids, for them, think about, if you're a young kid, think about the children that will not be here, that could have been, that was in your future, and you ended it for them as well. So I know it's a heavy burden sometimes for y'all, but just think there's help out there. So I'll leave that with you, and we'll just go into the outro, and I'll see you on the next one, which is going to be the same guy. It's going to be a rap song in dedication to his friend who committed suicide. All right, y'all. I'll see you here in a minute.